Jacksonville rapper Yungeen Ace arrested by Jacksonville Beach police around midnight.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We have people that are always watching them.
Back behind.
New updates just dropped in Julio Foolio's case, and it's shaking the whole scene. Reports reveal fresh evidence pointing straight at Yungeen Ace, and the details are wild. It says Jacksonville rapper Yungeen Ace is expected to be arrested sometime in 2026. The sheriff even announced that multiple crimes in the city are being linked to Ace and his ATK crew. Word is, a possible RICO could be on the way. Things got even crazier during the trial of Alicia Andrews, where a witness claims she partied with Foolio the same night he passed away. She also revealed she once dated Yungeen Ace's brother, Trevon Bullard, and now fans are convinced her testimony might be the key to bringing down the ATK camp. People online can't stop talking, saying this Julio Foolio trial is insane. Rumors say the feds have been keeping close tabs on anyone tied to Ace, with whispers that RICO might stand for Ace Top Killers. Knowing he was under heavy watch, Ace reportedly started getting furious when venues and law enforcement began shutting down his shows. He was forced to cancel gigs left and right, making it look like the feds are already moving to cut off his money flow before the big RICO drops. Things got even wilder when the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office took things public. Sheriff TK Waters stepped up at a press conference and straight up sent a message to Yungeen Ace and his ATK crew after the alleged hitters connected to Julio Foolio's case were caught. The whole city was watching as it went down.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
In court, prosecutors didn't hold back either. They officially confirmed that Yungeen Ace is part of ATK. But what really shocked everyone was what came next. During the trial, it was revealed that Ace had sent a meme to one of the suspects, mocking Julio Foolio right around the time he passed. That little move made it clear. Ace knew exactly what was happening behind the scenes.
The state presented a picture from Gathrigh's cell phone taken one day after showing a bottle of Don Julio. The detective testified that, based on knowledge, this represents an insult to the rapper Julio Foolio.
After the pressure started closing in, Yungeen Ace reportedly got real nervous about catching charges tied to his ATK connections. Trying to distance himself, he jumped on Twitter saying, "Ain't no such thing as ATK anymore. That stuff is gone and over with." He even backed it up by dropping a video on Instagram, acting like the whole movement was dead. But things took a sharp turn right after Julio Foolio's passing. During an interview with DJ Academics, Ace was asked point blank if he had anything to do with what happened to Foolio. And instead of answering, he just laughed.
I mean, some people feel like you were behind that.
I'm sure what people feel like I'm behind a lot, but I'm not. I'm not behind. I'm working. I'm grinding every day. I'm grinding. I got a family. I'm working. I'm grinding. I'm trying to be big. I'm trying to be big.
That moment went viral fast, leaving everyone wondering what that laugh really meant. Cops, though, aren't taking it lightly. They've mentioned Ace by name in public statements, and one officer even went further, bringing up his whole team during a briefing. It's looking like law enforcement truly believes Ace's hands aren't clean in all this.
Furthermore, it was found that the shooters are members of or affiliated with rival gangs of Jones that go by ATK and 1200. Jones was part of the 6 block. Detectives believe that the ATK and the 1200 worked together to target Jones as part of an ongoing feud in Jacksonville.
Yungeen Ace has been leaving a messy trail of evidence behind him, all tied to how deep he's been involved with the ATK crew. People online and in the streets are convinced he had some kind of role in what happened, especially since he was constantly seen with the same folks accused of pulling the trigger. One street insider even went on video claiming that Yungeen Ace put up 10 grand to deal with Foolio right around the time everything went down. That statement alone had the internet losing its mind. Now the police have officially laid out how it all unfolded, and the details are chilling. According to the report, in the early morning hours of June 23, 2024, Julio Foolio, was taken out in a brutal ambush in Tampa, Florida. What was supposed to be a fun weekend turned into a nightmare that shocked the rap world. Foolio had planned a huge birthday celebration that weekend, renting out an Airbnb to host the party. He hyped it up heavy on Instagram, telling fans he was throwing a big birthday bash and to message him for the address. Sadly, that post might have been what sealed his fate that night. That night started off wild but quickly spiraled out of control. Foolio and his crew were deep into the party when things suddenly went left. After just 2 hours, cops pulled up to the Airbnb over non-stop noise complaints. The landlord got the call and wasted no time. He told Foolio and everyone else to pack it up and leave. But Foolio wasn't ready to end the night just yet. He was determined to keep the celebration alive, so he came up with a backup plan to hit a nearby club and keep the vibes going strong. Here's where things took a dangerous turn. Foolio made a big mistake. He posted the new spot and the location straight on his Instagram story for everyone to see. Once that went up, his enemies caught wind fast. Screenshots started flying around with people passing his location back and forth, plotting what looked like a setup. To make it worse, Foolio even mentioned in his story that he was heading to the upstairs lounge, making it crystal clear where he'd be for the night. Anyone watching could have easily tracked him down, and sadly, that post might have given away everything his enemies needed to find him.
We came deep for my birthday, man. Everybody come down the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
That one post gave Foolio's enemies all the time they needed to move. Within just 30 minutes, word spread fast, and 2 alleged hitters were already staked out outside the club, waiting for Foolio to step out. They were patient, sitting in the shadows while the night dragged on. When the party finally wrapped up, Foolio and his crew had nowhere to crash. His manager scrambled to find a spot and eventually booked a few rooms at a Holiday Inn just a few minutes down the road. Everyone piled into their cars and rolled out, probably thinking the night was finally cooling down, but it was only getting worse. As soon as they pulled into the hotel parking lot, Foolio's manager went inside to handle check-in, while the rest of the group chilled in their cars, waiting.
At 4:38, 3 exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2. This barrage of fire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident.
That's when things started happening fast. Another car suddenly pulled in through the main entrance, blocking the only exit. At the same time, 3 men appeared from the side lot on foot, creeping in quietly through the shadows.
Let's look at this video. This is at the hotel, and you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out.
It was clear they were setting up for something serious that night. When the shooters pulled up, everything went down in just a matter of minutes. The ambush was fast, brutal, and over before anyone even knew what was happening. But the most heartbreaking part came later. During the trial, Foolio's cousin took the stand and broke down in tears while reliving those final moments. He was in the car with Foolio when it all went down, and his words left the whole courtroom silent. Investigators later confirmed this wasn't random. It looked like the setup had been planned for weeks. The very same night, only 30 minutes after the tragedy, Yungeen Ace reportedly dropped a brand new track titled "Do It," and fans instantly noticed. It was full of subliminal disses aimed straight at Julio Foolio. The timing had people questioning everything. To make it even clearer, Ace's right-hand man reposted an old King Von tweet that said, "Game over, we won stupid." Everyone online instantly connected the dots, saying Ace's release was meant to mock Foolio's passing. What made it even more controversial was that Ace flipped Foolio's own lyrics from his song Hera. In Foolio's version, he rapped, "Out to eat on his birthday, 4 hit, 3 passed in the worst way." Ace flipped it coldly, turning it into 4 in the car and 1 of them gone, 3 got hit. Fans couldn't believe the disrespect. Adding to the chaos, a live stream later surfaced showing Yungeen Ace and his mother together, laughing about the situation in Jacksonville. Viewers were shocked. Many said it looked like she was encouraging the violence rather than condemning it. The clip spread across social media like wildfire, leaving everyone stunned at how far this feud had gone.
These are my best friends.
Hey, chat, y'all know what's going on, though. Y'all stop playing with us. Talib, you told me from churches, but you know what the fuck going on, boy, for get on your boy.
And we want to get that Don, Foolio, Ludio, whoever shit.
Chill.
Reports later surfaced claiming that the drama didn't stop with Foolio. It allegedly spread to his own family. Foolio's mother came forward saying she had been targeted 8 different times. Even more shocking, she allegedly named Yungeen Ace as the person behind it all. When DJ Academics brought up the situation in an interview, he directly asked Ace about those claims. But Ace brushed it off, leaving everyone wondering what the real story was.
Now, she's a mother. She's not involved. She was a nurse or whatever the case is. This is what I hear. She got 8 times. The police showed up and asked her, hey, ma'am, who you? Guess who she allegedly said Allegedly, she said, I got shot by Yungeen Ace. Yungeen Ace was on some type of supervised release at the time. Police go, I guess his probation officer say, yo, you got to come in now. And they're about to lock up Yungeen Ace for shooting Foolio's mom.
Meanwhile, detectives started piecing things together and noticed a dangerous pattern. Foolio had been constantly posting his location online, sometimes in real time. That made him an easy target for anyone looking to find him. During their investigation, they uncovered an old interview where Foolio had mentioned that his team and Ace's crew were supposed to collaborate on a track meant to end the violence between them. Now fans are questioning everything. Was that talk of peace ever real, or was it just a setup that caught Julio Foolio completely off guard?
No record. Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said, bro. Me and J.Dot Breeze supposed to be doing a Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that shit in motion and just get that shit out the way for the kids, for the youth and shit. And yeah, we gotta make this look better, man.
You and J.Dot Breezy have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that shit, it's talked about. I DM'd him about it. My big cousin wrote him about it too. He said he with it, I'm with it. But basically right now we trying to find a beat.
People believe Ace's team never truly wanted peace. They only wanted to lure Foolio in and set him up. The idea of ending the beef was just talk because the bad blood between them ran way too deep. This rivalry had been building for years, and both sides had already lost people in the streets. Back in 2022, Ace's close friend ATK Mitch was killed. And that loss reportedly lit a fire of revenge inside Ace's circle. Not long after, Foolio got pulled over by the police, and officers questioned him about Mitch's death, trying to see if he knew anything. But Foolio kept it cold. He played it off like he had no clue what they were talking about.
All right, so I ain't want to bring it up. I know you're gonna be upset. Mitch, there's some detectives I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long is that gonna take?
Not that long, depends on you. They just gonna ask you what you know about what happened.
Even when they took him down to the station for questioning, Foolio stayed silent. He didn't fold, didn't say a word, and that silence only made tensions between the two sides grow even darker.
I used to come to my mama's house. I used to stay on the corner. He would come over there, show his, you know what I'm saying, support.
What type of work do you do? What type of
artist?
You're an artist. Okay. As far as Mitch go, what are you hearing?
Nah, really, I was in Miami when I heard the news. You know what I'm saying? I was down making music. And I saw posting on Instagram, Mitch, the whole Jacksonville, Mitch.
Detectives were digging deep, trying to connect every piece of the puzzle. They wanted to know exactly what Foolio's relationship was to Mitch, how they met, what kind of history they had, and if Foolio might have had any reason to go after him.
All right, the reason why I'm here, I am lead on your friend's case.
Ooh.
You ain't have a friend who just recently got killed?
A lot of friends that
recently. Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me just run down on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The investigators weren't letting up for a second. Even though Foolio kept his lips sealed, the detectives kept pressing, fishing for any clue that could link him to the situation.
Guys, if you may know or hear something, that'd be helpful as well. Because if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom, then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well.
My little brother, I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't here. That's what I'm saying. You will never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I just heard it. They say little brother. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Miami at the time though.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah, but I'm known to this.
The silence only made them more frustrated, and they started switching up their questions, trying to trip him up. At one point, One of the detectives even asked if Foolio thought the violence around him was connected to his own music. They pointed out how he constantly rapped about real-life crimes in Jacksonville, suggesting his lyrics might have made the streets even hotter around him.
Do you think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with him?
Nah, because even before I was rapping, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music, that's why somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth with it? Do you feel that way?
Nah. A song can't make no do nothing, bro.
The tension in that room must have been unreal. These days, now that Yungeen Ace knows the feds are watching his every step, he's been trying to clean up his image. But it's not working. He recently jumped on Instagram, suddenly talking about Julio Foolio in a positive way, but everyone could tell it wasn't genuine at all. His tone came off sarcastic, like he was mocking more than mourning. People in the comments were calling it out instantly.
What you think about Julio thing, cuz? That's sad, twin. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all boys in the street, y'all didn't leave the streets alone, twin. All condone this that, but y'all just gotta stay. Y'all gotta. It's so funny, cause me, bro, like we cool, like we was cool and you feel me? Me and him, like we cool. I was just so funny. I was just talking to him. I'm like, bro, you gotta stay out the way, bro. You know, love y'all here. Like, stay out the way, real shit. Like, you know, I put your real shit, stay out the way.
Meanwhile, investigators are convinced there's way more to Ace's story. Police reportedly believe he financed the 5 alleged hitmen who were at the scene the night Foolio was killed. The names officially tied to the case right now are Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davion. But authorities are hinting that Ace's name could be next on the list if any of them take a plea deal and start talking. During an interview with DJ Academics, things got even more tense. AK told Ace straight up that he might be the next one to face charges. The moment had the internet buzzing, with fans saying Ace looked nervous for the first time ever.
Whack 100 recently spoke about you and he says, you're next.
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you wish that for me?
I don't know if he was wishing that. I think he's just thinking about, like, you know, in terms of, you know, people want to get the target, like the high profile target. And if Foolio is out the way, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
What a lot of people forget is that this war between Yungeen Ace and Foolio didn't start overnight. It's been personal for years. Foolio's team once targeted Ace in a past attack that ended with Ace's brother losing his life, while Ace barely made it out alive. Now with Foolio gone, many believe Ace's circle might still be craving revenge, and the streets are buzzing that another move could already be in the works.
Try to come for him. I try to hold RJ. I'm trying to hold him. I'm trying to RJ open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing him out. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got you. He got grab a shirt. Like, bro, I can't move. He tell me he can't move. I jump out the car. Cope open the door. Cope said, call it in. It's come on.
Even Jacksonville's sheriff has spoken up, saying the drill music coming out of the city has become a major driving force behind all this violence. He believes these rappers aren't just telling stories, they're living them out in real time. People compare it to what King Von did, turning real-life street beef into chart-topping songs and huge fame. But everyone knows how that story ended, and it wasn't good for Von either.
There was a particular song, it was Vanessa Carlton. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy, everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that had actually been in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song?
They did name it.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been, those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke.
This story keeps getting crazier, and it's far from over. What do you think will happen next? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment to keep up with all the latest updates from the streets.